South African politics rarely lacks drama, but this time, the drama has turned deeply personal. African National Congress Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula says he fears for his life. The reason: explosive allegations by controversial police fixer Brown Mogotsi, who claims Mbalula had a hand in the 2015 murder of businessman Wandile Boswana. In an urgent application before the Pretoria High Court, Mbalula is seeking an interdict, a public apology, and R500,000 in damages. His affidavit, seen by journalists, reveals a man under siege, confronting what he calls the dangers of South Africa's rumour economy, where speculation can spiral into real-world threats. Mogotsi's televised statements go further. He accuses Mbalula's wife, Nozuko, of benefiting from a corrupt construction tender in the Free State. Mbalula warns that such claims place him and his family in danger. "The conduct of Mr. Mogotsi threatens my safety," he writes, adding that the Boswana family might seek revenge on false pretenses. Before approaching the court, Mbalula attempted to send a cease and desist letter, but Mogotsi, he says, could not be found at any of his listed addresses. This prompted the ANC Secretary-General to seek judicial relief. His affidavit reminds the court that those responsible for Boswana's murder have long been convicted and sentenced to 30 years in prison. He insists he was never a suspect or witness. Yet the issue, for Mbalula, is bigger than personal innocence. He argues that Mogotsi's statements risk damaging the credibility of the ANC itself, a party already battling perceptions of moral decay. In an era defined by viral soundbites, reputation has become political currency. Mbalula portrays Mogotsi as acting with malicious intent, ignoring previous High Court rulings that dismiss similar claims as false and defamatory. He also denies traveling overseas with convicted taxi boss Vusi Keka, calling that claim a blatant lie. To Mbalula, this is nothing less than character assassination through sensationalism. But observers note, in South African politics, the line between genuine exposure and factional warfare is often paper-thin. As the ANC prepares for a volatile 2026 election cycle, Mbalula's move may signal a defensive strategy, a bid to protect both his image and his viability within the post-Ramaphosa succession race. In his filing, Mbalula asked the High Court to declare Mogotsi's statements false, defamatory, and unlawful, and to impose a punitive cost order. He notes that if Mogotsi truly believed these allegations, he would have gone to the police, not the media. The decision not to report these claims, he says, violates the right to dignity enshrined in the Constitution. Beyond the legal argument lies a broader truth: this is a battle for control of the narrative, a fight to reclaim credibility in an environment where perception often outruns proof. By turning to the courts, Mbalula positions himself as a defender not only of his own name, but of political accountability within the ruling party. Mogotsi has until Tuesday to indicate whether he will oppose the application, and until November 18 to file his response. Whether this matter restores Mbalula's reputation or deepens his controversies will depend not only on the court's judgment, but on how South Africans interpret yet another clash between law, perception, and survival in the country's relentless political theatre.